Hey y'all, welcome back to Hoosier Mama, Hoosier Girl. My name is Lily and this is episode 3, and today we are going to be making raspberry turnovers. So as I've said before, I think every day is a celebration and that should be celebrated with pie. So today, out of the Hoosier Mama book of pie, we're going to be making our raspberry turnovers in celebration of the preview of Kentucky Shakespeare's As You Like It. So I might have mentioned earlier, I actually work for Kentucky Shakespeare. I love them with all my heart. This is my 3rd year of working for them. They are a fantastic company, and tomorrow is the official kickoff of our summer season. I am super excited. It's one of my favorite times of year, so I thought we might as well celebrate it with some portable raspberry pies. Raspberry turnovers. So let's get started. Alright, so we've got 4 cups of our raspberries freshly rinsed in our bowl. And we're going to go ahead and add our lemon juice. So I have half of a lemon that we've cut over here, so we're just going to use the juice of that. One more seed. Alright. So we're just going to juice our lemon. Get that in there. There was a seed. It's okay. More seeds, okay. Well, they're right on top, so I can get them. But yeah. Juice, juice, juice. Juice the lemon. Juice it all around. Do. Alright. I think we should be good with our lemon juice. I really love using fresh lemon juice. Oh my goodness. Come here. Oh dear. Okay. Work smarter, not harder. Do. Woo! Come here. One last one. We got him. Okay. So we've got our lemon juice in there. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so we've got our lemon juice in with our raspberries. And now we're gonna add our vanilla. The recipe calls for vanilla paste, but vanilla extract is just as good. It just won't give you that. Because vanilla paste is kind of like a vanilla bean mixed with vanilla extract. But again, I'm limited by my resources. But it'll still be very good, in my opinion. So we're gonna stir that up. Whoa! Whoa. God, I'm hopping all over the place. I'm trying really hard not to break them. I don't know if that's a thing I should be doing, but that's what's happening. Oh. I love the scent of raspberries. And it's also mixed with the scent of vanilla right now. So it's like very happy. Oh, okay. So we've got our small bowl, and we are going to mix our sugar. So in a small bowl, we are going to take our sugar, and we're going to add cornstarch. So we've added our cornstarch, now we're going to add our cinnamon. I'm just gonna want to smell this. Like, yikes. Again, spicy is not an exact science, guys. It's okay. I'm sure it's fine. Flash forward to tomorrow where everyone's saying they're too spicy. mascara. Pinch of salt. Yikes. Okay, so now that we got that, you're going to whisk it up. So here's the other thing, since I misread the recipe, I think that's just going to be a thing for me. But since I misread the recipe, I just made the dough a couple hours ago, so we're going to let that rest overnight. And so after I get filling out, it'll be like, oh, well. So after I get filling out, I'm going to go to bed for a couple hours, and then I will see you again at 4 a.m. But for you, it will just be like a second, maybe with a cool transition. Probably not with a cool transition, but if I can make it work, I will. But yeah, so we're gonna get, instead of late night baking with Lily, I mean, it's kind of late now. It's like 9:44. It's almost 10 o'clock. But you're gonna get really early in the morning baking with Lily. So that's gonna be so fun, right? It's show week, guys. Just get used to it. So that seems pretty well blended. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mix these together. I'm actually gonna mix them in like a, no, I'll put them in. This is fine. It'll be okay, right? It'll be fine, she says. Okay. I have no idea what to mix this with. Let's try. Guess we're gonna go for a slotted spoon. See what happens. I know it says that I want to combine the raspberry mixture with the sugar mixture and toss until the sugar starts to draw juices out of the berries. I'm just trying to get them to the point where the sugar can get juices out of the berries. Ooh, it's happening very quickly. Wow. I'm gonna do my grandma's trick, which was we used to make muffins in the mornings before school, and so we would always check and see if we had mixed everything, because we mixed it by hand, by lifting it up and looking at the bottom and seeing if we could find any sugar, like any of the white residue. Rosie, do you want to make your YouTube debut? Do you want to make your YouTube debut? That was a no. That's okay. You'll see her eventually. So now we're going to transfer the mixture to a 9-inch pie tin or small baking dish and bake for 10 minutes. Well, our oven's still preheating. So I'll get out a baking dish. All right. So our oven has preheated. You saw nothing. So our oven is preheated. So now it's time to dump these in. I know earlier I just said I was looking for one small baking dish, but I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget with anything else, but I forgot for this moment. The recipe that is in here actually only makes 12 turnovers, but since the dough makes 24, I'm just gonna go ahead and make 24. So, for now, we're just kinda gonna Squeeze this into 2. Although I do honestly think it could have maybe fit into 1. I didn't want it to overflow, and I'm not. I do not know what's gonna happen when this bakes. So we have our little raspberry dishes made up, and I am going to put them in the oven and bake them for 10 minutes. Then I will remove them from the oven, stir them, put them back in the oven, bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, and then we're actually gonna let them cool. And by letting them cool, that means we're gonna stick them in the, well, actually I probably won't stick them in the fridge. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll find out what I do. You can skip ahead like a couple minutes and find out. But we're gonna stick them somewhere to cool, and they're gonna actually be cooling overnight because I'm tired and we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Also, if you all are interested in more of what exactly it is that I do at Shakespeare, I would love to tell you and show you, so let me know if you're interested. And if any of you diehard fans out there, hey Google, set timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Starting now.
Thank you. But if any of you diehard fans out there, you know, interested in coming to see my place of work, we'll be running all summer, and I will be the girl in the purple shirt. So I hope to see you there. So excited. 10 minutes later, let's see how we look. Oh my gosh. I really can't get over the smell. Like, I wish that technology existed. I mean, I'm sure it exists, but I wish I had access to it because, oh my god, this smells amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna stir them up, get those back in for 10 more minutes. Hey Google, set timer for 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. Starting now.
Awesome, thank you. And we'll see you then. All right, 10 minutes later, and we're taking them back out. Whew. Wall of flavor. All right. I'm gonna do 1. And then I got 2. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Oh, hot smell. Guys, look at that. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna turn my oven off because I think those are all good. And now we're gonna cool them to room temperature. So I'm gonna wrap these in tin foil very carefully because they're very hot. And then I am going to get some sleep. I'm very tired. But I will see you all bright and early. Well, probably dark and early. So you know what? I will see you then. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 4:15 on Wednesday morning, and yeah. So I have set out my dough. I'm letting that get back to room temperature. We're gonna go ahead and take the wrap off of our raspberries. Oh my goodness, they're looking really good. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead while our dough's warming up, I'm gonna mix in the rest of our raspberries. Added that in. Now we're going to wash our raspberries. Look at that. Just gonna dump those in. Alright, so that's all mixed up. So I'm gonna set this off to the side. So here we've got one of our dough circles. I already did one, which is why you have some excess dough in the corner. I just wanted to show you what's happening here. So we roll out a little bit. Alright, this should be our last pass because it's to the thickness that I like. Ooh. Okay, this looks so much better than the last one I did. Like, wow, okay. So now we're going to start at the top of our dough. We're going to find our edge. And so there's our little dough circle. So she's going to go over here, off camera. I have a parchment lined cookie sheet that I'm placing all of these on, so that they'll be able to freeze later. Look at dessert bowls being useful for things. I mean, honestly, these bowls are my favorite bowls that we have. It's very small, but very nice. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really excited about this. I've never had dough turn out so well for me. Okay, so we've got our dough circles right there. And I'm gonna pop those in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and I'll see you then. Awesome, so we're back. We've got our dough circles. They have been in the fridge for 30 minutes and now they're getting pretty pliable. So we're gonna go ahead and brush a thin line of egg whites onto the edges of our circles. Dough circles lined with eggs, so now we're going to go ahead and place 2 to 3 tablespoons of filling in the middle of each circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one, because then you fold it up. So I'm going to do one, show you, and then I'm going to do the rest. We've got 1 tablespoon. Trying to shake off a little bit. Okay, so we got 2 tablespoons. We'll see how that works before I try anything with more. Okay, so you're gonna pull up. Yeah, then we're gonna have a runny filling. That's okay, okay. Okay, so 2 tablespoons is a lot for these little guys. But we're doing our best. Okay, so we're gonna press along the seams to seal. Well, my first seam was just like, what are you guys doing? This is great. Okay, let's try that again. So that's 2. There you go. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. And then you say get back in there. All right. So these aren't going to be the prettiest, but actually I think they might be really cute. So when you come back, I'll have them all done. All right, y'all. I'm back. The turnovers went in the oven. I had a bit of a problem with the camera, so I don't think I got any of that, but that's okay. So we have 5 minutes left, but I'm just gonna go ahead. Ooh, that was loud. I'm gonna go ahead and check on them, see how they're doing. I'll keep them in a little bit longer. I'll check on him again in 2 minutes. They aren't the prettiest, but they should be good. I'm gonna leave these 2 in a little longer just so we can get a little bit more color on them. But yeah. So I will let these sit for a minute. I'll switch them over to our little cooling rack. And then the next time I see you, we'll probably be at the park. So. Hey y'all. So, as you can probably tell, it is definitely not the same day. It's actually around 11 o'clock on Friday. It's been absolutely crazy this week, and I'm really sorry about that. I literally haven't had any time to film anything. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of how the turnovers went over. So, on Wednesday night, that was our preview night. So after, during preview, a lot of the crew and staff were able to get some of the turnovers, and they loved it. And then afterwards, I still had half of the amount that I made left. It made 24. So I left a group of them back home with my parents so that my family could have some, and then I took most of them to the park. I'm sorry, I just got my hair done. The curling iron broke halfway through, and so I'm trying to mess with it and make it not look so half done. It's fine. But yeah. So then after the show was over, I went down and handed them around to the actors, and literally I have been getting compliments on them, still, even over opening night, people were talking about them. So I think they were a hit. I'm gonna say they were a hit. Next time we do a turnover, which is coming up soon, I promise I'll have more details on it. This week has just been absolutely crazy. I'm hoping that I can even get this video uploaded on time. So yeah, here we are. Here's that. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.